push.
Here's everything you need to know about the handstand. So what you want to do is start with push-ups and then build up to pike push-ups. You want to get to around 12 pike push-ups before you do elevated pike push-ups, which are honestly kind of optional. You want to get to around 8 reps. And now you're ready for the wall handstand hold, which there are 3 ways to get into it. The first one being from the back, from the front, and from the side. The back being the least good one, as you can't really have a straight back during it. As well as you want to get your hands very close to the wall so your body is straight. As well as make sure your feet are the only part of your body touching the wall. Don't let your knees rest on the wall. And then there's a 1-foot wall handstand, in which you have 1 foot on the wall. The next variation is where you alter each foot on the wall. At this point, you should then use your feet to push off and try and hold into a handstand. So generally, the handstand has some pretty complicated forms. So here's a general list you should follow. Your hands should be shoulder width apart. You should have bent fingers. However, you should experiment with hand placement. You want straight elbows. In fact, your whole body should generally be straight. And don't push your hands too far into the ground and let your body rest into the middle of your hand. All of this is help you to avoid doing a quote-unquote banana handstand, which is not only incorrect, it's bad for your back. You can also point your toes upward in order to make your handstand look more aesthetic. Quite frankly, don't think about it too much, as a lot of this will come naturally, so will breathing, and don't hold your breath during a handstand. Now that we know how to progress into a handstand and actually do the handstand, how do you bail from a handstand? Keep in mind that bail for the handstand is incredibly important, and you want to train this a lot. There are 2 ways to fail a handstand: underbalance, falling backwards, and overbalance, falling forward. For underbalance, you don't really need to train it, as it comes naturally. However, overbalance is where your training should be, as for most people it does not come naturally whatsoever. Hand, foot method. By the way, which side you fall into does not matter, do whatever comes naturally. And lastly, for the kick up into a free floating handstand, you generally want to kick harder and harder until you stop underbalancing, and then you want to have your legs in a V shape and then straighten them out. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about the handstand. See you next time, and bye.
Check out my new favorite channel. It is so good. Oh my god. Look at it.